Welcome back to Criminals Hate Me. It's the podcast that criminals don't want you to watch. In today's video, we're going to be going over the dark side of true crime, the rise of lies and conspiracy theories. So have you ever wondered if the true crime stories you've been following are actually true? You know, we've got the Noah Presgrove case, the Summer Wells case, the Caleb Harris case. These are just some examples of some true crime cases that a lot of people like to follow. You know, but there's a lot more, you know, Sebastian Rogers, and, you know, it goes on and on and on. But are what you're seeing and what you're being told about these stories, are they actually true? Or is it just a bunch of lies, misinformation, and conspiracy theories? And unfortunately, we've seen the dark side of the Noah Presgrove case. There's all these conspiracy theories out there about how Noah probably died, you know, how they think he died. And those conspiracy theories, you know, they go from anywhere from being that he was curb stomped, he was beat to death with a golf club, or he was beat to death with a baseball bat, or how about he was beat to death by the end of a rifle. He was beat by multiple people. Okay, then you have that there may have been some type of drug deal gone bad. And Noah was a witness to it. So they had to get rid of him. And then you have the other one that everyone wants to talk about, and they've spread it like wildfire. Noah must have caught Caleb Newton, which is Jack's dad, having sexual relations with the birthday girl, Avery. So you're saying that Noah caught them, so he had to die? That's just crazy. Then they say Jack was jealous of Noah. Then there was some type of ATV accident while everyone was sleeping. And then you have big old JR with his theory that it had something to do with the dove hunt. Because supposedly Noah was in some type of argument with one of the hunters on Saturday night. So you're telling me that something that happened on Saturday night is the reason that he died on Monday morning? That doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, talking about laying in wait for someone just to get revenge, that'd be a hell of a wait there, guys. Waiting for 2 days for Noah to come back to that party, just so you could get revenge on him. I mean, that's just so far-fetched. But this is the dark side of true crime, and unfortunately it's seeped on over to the Noah Presgrove case. We get all these conspiracy theories, guys, and I'm sure I missed some, but these are a lot of the main ones that I've heard. No one wants to believe that it's a hit and run. They want to believe all this other stuff. And it's just come from the Facebook groups, you know. And so I started questioning, you know, why have conspiracy theories become so common in the true crime genre? And I went out and I started looking for those answers. Okay? And here's what I came up with. It's the desire for control and explanation. Humans are naturally inclined to seek explanations for events. When faced with a shocking or tragic crime, especially one that remains unsolved, we crave understanding. Conspiracy theories offer a sense of control and closure by suggesting a hidden, often nefarious force at work. And guys, that's exactly what we've seen in the Noah Presgrove case. I mean, it's to a T. Everyone wants to know what happened. Okay? The appeal of the extraordinary. Conspiracy theories often involve dramatic, unexpected twists. They can be thrilling and entertaining, offering a departure from the mundane. Everyone's bored, so they need the extraordinary in their life. This appeal is amplified in the true crime genre, where the crimes themselves are often shocking and disturbing. So, true crime in itself is already shocking and disturbing, so hell, why don't, that's what these guys think. Let's just add our own spin to it. It's already shocking, so we can just add this and add that, and, we can make it into the kind of story that we want it to be. Then you have the mistrust of authority. In many cases, conspiracy theories arise from a distrust of official institutions. This can be fueled by historical events or personal experiences that have eroded the faith in government or law enforcement. When a crime is unsolved or the official explanation seems unsatisfactory, people may turn to conspiracy theories as a way to challenge that narrative. Well, we got some narratives in these groups, don't we? But I think that we have this going on in the Noah groups. There's people who don't like law enforcement. They don't trust law enforcement. They don't trust the experts, no matter how much facts are given or explanations are given or probabilities. So they just come up with their own narrative and they push the hell out of it. Okay? Continuing on why conspiracy theories have become so common. The power of social media. Social media platforms have played a significant role in the proliferation of conspiracy theories. They provide a space for people to share and discuss their ideas regardless of their validity. This can lead to the rapid spread of misinformation and the consolidation of belief systems. Social media offers people who don't have anyone to talk to, people who are bored and lonely, and that no one to listen to. Okay? It offers them a place to spread their crap. Okay? Their far-fetched, bizarre ideas and explanations. The lack of definitive evidence. Unsolved crimes, by their nature, lack definitive evidence. This ambiguity can be exploited by conspiracy theorists who can fill in the gaps with speculative theories that seem plausible but are often unsupported by facts. So that's the main thing is they're filling in the gaps. Everybody wants to know what happened to Noah, and the timeline doesn't fit, so I'm gonna come up with this other timeline. And we were all asleep while someone stole the keys to the ATV, and just all this crazy stuff. So then it leads into the next part of this, which is, what is the impact of these lies and conspiracy theories on law enforcement and the justice system? Lies and conspiracy theories can have a profound and detrimental impact on law enforcement and the justice system. These false narratives can erode public trust, hinder investigations, and undermine the integrity of the legal process. Here are some of the key impacts. Erosion of public trust. Distrust in law enforcement, which we already kind of talked about earlier. When people believe in conspiracy theories, they may question the motives and actions of law enforcement agencies. This can lead to a breakdown in trust, making it difficult for officers to do their jobs effectively. And I think we've seen that in the Noah case. A lot of us don't think that law enforcement did their job. But maybe they did what they did for reasons, legally. Maybe there's things they couldn't do at the time. They didn't have the go-ahead, okay? It undermines the justice system. If people lose faith in the justice system, they may be less likely to report crimes, cooperate with investigations, or respect court orders. Boy, we've seen that a lot in the Noah case, haven't we? People not wanting to report stuff or talk to investigators or cooperate. I mean, guys, I'm hitting the nail on the head here, ain't I? Bingo! You got a winner. I'm nailing it here, ain't I? Everything that's going on is what I'm talking about. Okay? So let's continue. Hindrance of investigations. So you have misdirected resources. Conspiracy theories can lead to investigations that focus on false leads, wasting valuable time and resources, which we've seen. Then you have threatening witnesses. People who believe in conspiracy theories may intimidate or threaten witnesses, making it difficult to gather evidence and prosecute cases. You totally put law enforcement in a bind. Okay? You handicap them. You tie their hands when you do this crap. You scare off the witnesses, and it makes it impossible. They can't get the evidence. They can't prosecute the case. And that's what we got going on, guys. Continuing with the impact of lies and conspiracy theories. It undermines the integrity of the legal process. False accusations. Conspiracy theories can lead to false accusations against individuals or groups, damaging their reputations and lives. That's going on all day long in these Noah Presgrove Facebook groups. Then you have juror bias. If jurors are influenced by conspiracy theories, they may be unable to make fair and impartial decisions in court. And that could be a problem if this case ever goes to court, guys, because they're already biased. How are you going to get anyone unbiased with all this crap going around where everybody's pushing that it was a murder? Increased polarization and social division. It's a divisive narrative. Conspiracy theories often promote divisive narratives that can exacerbate social tensions and polarization. We've seen a lot of social tensions in this case, haven't we? Everyone's pissed off and mad. They're going crazy. For what? You have violent extremism that can happen. In some cases, the belief in conspiracy theories can lead to violence and extremism. We've seen that with people harassing the girls at the party house, stalking them, threatening them. So they had to get protective orders. Okay? To mitigate these negative impacts, it is crucial to promote critical thinking, media literacy, and fact-checking. Additionally, law enforcement agencies and the justice system must strive to be transparent and accountable to the public. That is one thing we need, is more info from law enforcement, because if it doesn't happen, it leads to this, lies and conspiracy theories, where people fill in the gaps. Okay? But maybe to protect the integrity of investigations, they can't release very much. Okay? We also need to do a lot more fact checking, guys. Fact check your info. But that's the problem with social media. Social media is like crack. It's like a drug. You got to just keep on typing. Keep on putting info out there so people hit that like button. And you want to be the first to post something. And that's why stuff isn't fact-checked. Because fact-checking takes time, doesn't it? You got to make sure that the info you're releasing is solid and accurate. But when you're doing it on social media, it's like there's a belief that, oh, well, it doesn't matter. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this is my theory, so I'm going to put it out there regardless. Then you have people that come along and they see your theory and they think it's a fact. And then they go and tell 100 people. And then the next thing you know, you have somebody that people think are guilty of something and they haven't done anything. It's a freaking joke, man. Anyway, last but not least, guys, there's a lot of us that are getting sick and tired of the dark side of true crime. I know I am. I'm fed up. But if you don't want to listen to me, maybe you listen to an expert. This guy's been doing law enforcement for so many years. And he's tired of it. Okay? A lot of people will bash me for turning comments off and not letting people comment on some of my posts on social media. Here's a guy that won't let anyone comment on any of his YouTube videos because he's tired of the stupidity. He's tired of lies and rumors and conspiracy theories and people who just come up with crap with no evidence. Okay? And so, guys, I really, really urge you guys to go watch this video. It's a video about the Zodiac suspect. There's this guy on TikTok who thinks that his grandfather, Richard Hoffman, is the Zodiac killer. Okay? And Ken Maines talks about it and the misinformation, involved. That there's no evidence to prove that. You just got this guy getting views and clicks off of claiming his grandpa was the Zodiac killer. Okay? But the more interesting part of this video is about halfway through. Go to this video, look it up. Go to the 19-minute and 19-second mark. And listen to the rest of the video from there. Listen very clearly and very carefully to what Ken Maines says. He lays it all out, okay? Okay? And one thing that he does do, without saying the name of the family, he talks about a family, okay, from the 1919 mark onward. He talks about a family that he did a favor for recently. And he's getting some backlash on it. He did this favor for free out of the goodness of his heart. Okay? And he's getting backlash. And he goes on a crazy rant about it. And you know what? Every word that he says is true. Okay? And it lines up exactly with this video that I'm doing today. The dark side of true crime. A lot of us are sick and tired of it, guys. And we need the lies and rumors and conspiracy theories to stop. Because it's making a lot of us not even enjoy true crime anymore. Okay? We're in this to help solve cases and to point out stuff that for some reason people aren't able to see on their own. Okay? Evidence and facts instead of rumors and garbage. Okay? So do me a favor, guys, go watch this video. It's only like the last 10-15 minutes of the video, but it's well worth it. You'll get something out of it. Okay? And that's all I have for today, guys. And remember, this is the podcast that criminals don't want you to watch. Y'all be safe out there. See you next time.